What's up, world? It's Chill Will, aka Sir Savant. I'm back at you. How have you been? I've been swell. How have you been? Talk to me. Let me know. You gained weight? Lost weight? Bald headed now? Got fatty wop dreads? What's going on? Talk to me. Today, we're going to be talking about Mind Games Blockade. All right. This right here, Mind Games Blockade, this came out in 2022. All right, we're gonna go over the notes. Top notes are mango, bergamot, pink pepper, and tomato leaf. Don't know where the tomato leaf came from or how it was even thought of being incorporated, but this all smells nice. Like I said, that's the top notes. Middle notes, we have mango blossom, we have lavender and star anise. Now, I don't know the difference between mango and mango blossom. I just don't know. Like, I'm a fragrance enthusiast, but I'm not a fragrance influencer. I can't influence you to go out and buy this stuff. I stole this bottle. I was at Neiman Marcus and they were talking and they turned their head and I boop right in the pocket. No shame in my game. Okay. Base notes: agarwood, patchouli, and amber. Okay, so this right here is supposed to be like Creed Aventus, the Reggie Creed Aventus. Well, basically this is supposed to be the Mind Games Creed Aventus. Now, atomizer is on 1,000. Like, sometimes I'll spray it for you guys, but like realistically, you can't smell it. So why bother? But okay, I'll spray it just so you see the atomizer. Okay. Woo! Yeah, like that. This is strong. This is extrait de parfum. All Mind Games are extrait de parfum, and this sucker lasts. Also, this bottle is sturdy as hell. Like, let's say somebody just ran off on you then and like stole something from you and they try to run off. All you gotta do is just cut back and swing the thing. Like ludicrous. Throw it upside their head, they'll be knocked out for sure. And this bottle probably won't even break. But the cap is like Dior. Like, it snaps right into place. You know, with the LV, remember how I was holding it from the bottom, trying to make sure that the top didn't come off? This is sturdy, okay? I'm not gonna shake it like car keys or nothing, but like, this is, you see, very, very sturdy. I love that. And then the whole chest theme, like the chest set. The one thing about Mind Games is kind of overwhelming is like the amount of different fragrances. So when I first was at Neiman Marcus and I actually noticed this, I was at the bond number 9 counter, and the lady back there, she was telling me about Jadoob. If you know, you know. So she put me on game with that and Jadoob. So I went over there and I smelled Jadoob first, and it was different. Jadoob is very different. And then I smelled Blockade, and ooh, we got it. This right here is Aventus 2.0, but not like Creed Aventus Absolute. But like this gets it done for sure, for sheezy. Like if you're gonna get into Mind Games, this is the one that I would get into first, because it's the easiest to wear, it's the easiest to like. This is very much a warm season fragrance. You can wear it a little bit into early fall, but like, I mean, you can technically wear it all year long, but when you think about the mango notes, like that's a warm season type of fruit. You know, you don't really see much. You don't see people making mango desserts for Thanksgiving and Christmas and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, you know. Some people wear ombre nomad in the summertime. That's crazy. But the bottle is, you know, it's unique. I would get the box so you can see the box that it came in, but you don't care about that. This is what you want to see. But it's just like the fragrance demon had left my body. There was some sort of exorcism that was done, maybe when I wasn't aware, and it came back full force. Another thing, guys, I had stopped smoking weed. Okay, I like to do stuff like that from time to time, because people, you know, it's crazy. You tell somebody you stop smoking weed, and they say, "Why would you do that? Why would you do that?" Don't worry about it. I'm me. But I think that's when the fragrance demon left and came back at some point in time. But you know, we don't know. There's fragrance demons and there's lifelong demons, and I'm fighting them every day. Me and P5. Guys, this is so elegant. Louis Vuitton is going up on the prices, and they're designer. This is niche. Mind games is niche if you did not know. And like, I love Louis Vuitton, but it's like, and guys, this is what I also wanted to tell you. I am a fragrance enthusiast. So an enthusiast and an influencer are two different things. The influencers, some of them get paid, some of them get free shipments of stuff to promote this stuff, yada, yada, yada. No, I'm talking about this stuff because this is what I like, okay? Now, you gotta crawl before you walk. Nautical Voyage, you know, the beginner stuff. Like, you gotta crawl before you walk. You can't just come out buying Blockade and then mature into like, it just doesn't work like that. So if I tell you something, I'm not trying to persuade you or influence you. I'm just giving a review to put out meaningless content for the future. Somebody's going to see this and say, oh man, he said this and he said that. But what I can tell you is this is worth the money if you paid for it. Like I said, I stole this. Believe me if you want to. It's worth the money. It's going to project. It's going to perform. 5 sprays. Let's just say you just do 5 sprays of this. It's going to last you at least 10 hours. That's for sure. Even if you're out there sweating and stuff, you're still going to be smelling this on you. But it's worth the money. And like the influencers, that's another thing. Like, I see a lot of stuff on TikTok about people ranking this or like telling you about this and that, and a lot of people just be capping. Like, you don't have to do that, because for one, I don't have to do it because I'm not getting paid. I'm not getting any incentives, and it really pisses me off because nobody wants to like send me some free stuff. Now, it sounds like a moocher. It sounds like a scumbag when I say stuff like that, but I emailed these places, guys. Let me tell you about what I've done. I emailed Bonham and I emailed. I didn't email Gucci. I'm not a Gucci fragrance fanatic. That's for children in my book. But I emailed a lot of these designers. I probably emailed Mind Games as well, and basically told them I do content reviews or whatever, and they don't care. They don't care. So some of these people might have actually sold their soul just for fragrance, like Jamie Fragrance. Have you seen him lately? That looks like somebody who's had the life sucked out of him, or he's on drugs or something, allegedly. He's on something. Something's happening to him spiritually. But he's the #1 follower of teachings of Christ, or whatever he said. It doesn't make sense to me. But yeah, some of these people have probably sold their soul just to be top influencers, and they're lame. They're lame. So I'm just doing this out of the boredom and randomness in my mind, in my heart. And I like to smell good. So with that being said, there's more Mind Games to come for sure. But I had to make sure that before I actually went out and got a full bottle, I knew which ones I wanted to get first. And if you're gonna get a Mind Games, I would start with Blockade. It's just easy to wear, it's nice. And I mean, that's just what it is. So with that being said, summertime is here. This is very much ready for this hot heat. And then I'll be wearing this, you know, I'll probably be wearing the Blockade up until December. I think even in November I'll be wearing this, but watch out for my next video. It's coming sooner or later than you think. And that's if you're thinking. But this has been Chill Will. And until the next video, I'll see you guys. I'm out. Peace.